I played Damian Hubbard, the queer icon of North Shore, the man, the myth, the legend that you all know and love.
Hi, I'm AuliʻI and I play Janis Imiike. She has a new last name because I'm Native Hawaiian and so is she. Janis is a pyro freak. She has lit things on fire in the past, but she doesn't let that hold her back. She's someone who would rather sit alone at a lunch table than have to try to fit in with the plastics or fit in with any of the cliques.
Damian is your quintessential art freak. You know, he goes where the art is. Sometimes he likes to sing. Sometimes he likes to wear a crazy outfit. You know, I mean, he's all over the place, but he's also a child, so he can be all over the place. But he's really like one of the most loyal people in the film. He's very loyal to Janis. He's loyal to Katie. He cares about his friends. He has a huge heart. And he's also kind of a bad bitch, so.
True.
Working with Tina Fey was a dream, especially for this project. I don't think anyone would have said yes if Tina was not involved. It's Tina's baby. This is Mean Girls by Tina Fey, you know what I mean? But also like her husband, Jeff, was there. And both of them, for me especially, they were a part of the first call I got when it came to the project. So I always got advice from them. I always got the ability and the permission to make Damian my own, to find him for myself, find him in 2024. And she always really showed care for us as actors, but us as people. How are you today? Did you eat today? You know, like very mom energy. And I'm so grateful that I got to work with her as well as Jeff.
I learned a lot from Tina Fey. She does this thing where she actually speaks really softly on set, which makes everyone lean in, makes everyone like work a little bit quieter, which is a power move. Let's start there. But she's also incredibly kind. She's a genius in comedy as well as comedic timing. And as someone who hasn't worked in comedy a lot, and I also I'm not as comfortable with like the physicality also of humor. Like I just haven't flexed that muscle. It was really wonderful to be like in her hands and be told, just play, like release this kind of tension of course, wanting to like do well, but also wanting to pay homage to Lizzie Kaplan, who played Janis before me. Like, just make her your own. And I really appreciate her saying that.
This cast and honestly the whole team. First off, I have to give so much love to Sam, our directors, Kyle Hanagami, our choreographer, George on makeup, Dennis on hair, and all the people, just everybody in all of like their respective positions, for really creating an environment for us to come in and play. Because I feel like that's the foundation that allows us as actors to get to know each other, to build relationship. It starts at the top. And from the top, they just said, enjoy each other's company, have fun, and then you actually meet this cast. And me being a fan of all of them prior to working with them, they're such kind people, they're such talented people. They taught me so much and they really took me in. And I feel like it really translates how much fun we all had with each other and how much love was on that set.
Yeah. To be clear, this wasn't like an easy movie to make. It was joyful for sure, but like you said, like there is choreography, there is musical recordings that have to be done in a booth. There's also live recordings. Then there's lip syncing to match the songs that we've already pre-recorded. Like there are so many elements to this film. And then of course, there's also Ari, who worked on the camera, who is running with us. And he's like on a steady cam, like take after take after take until we get it right. But this is a labor of love. Like, you know, some people are like, oh my gosh, it's magic that it all came together. Wrong. It is blood, sweat, and tears, and it is hard work. And I do it again.
Yeah.
I loved sticking my middle finger up all the time. That was really fun. At a certain point, the line producer came over and she was like, okay, listen, we only have like one more middle finger before we change our rating from PG-13 to like something else. So I think you're good on middle fingers. I really liked that.
One of the most exciting things about playing Damian is I feel that for the most part, when you see a plus size character, especially in a high school setting, he is either the joke or abused, or they are the joke or abused. And Damian is none of those things. Damian is a normal high schooler. He's a person. You may laugh at something he says, but he's not meant to be a punching bag. You know, like he's like such a lively energy. He's a ball of love and joy, and he spreads it, and he knows he's fabulous. He knows he's cute. And he walks through the earth with his head held high. And I was really excited to present that.
I think audiences can expect a fresh take on this '04 classic that we all know and love. Please know that we love these characters just as much as you do. We respect our original film just as much as you fear us touching it. This is a fake nose ring. But like, this is also an amalgamation of the original film as well as like musical elements from the musical on Broadway. And it's really fun to be able to get deeper into these characters. Like with music, you can like know what's going on in their heads. We're singing our feelings. You just really get more glitter, more pizzazz, more Mean Girls, if that's possible.
Yeah, yeah. I think audiences also will walk away with seeing the magic that is the world of musicals. I think sometimes musicals and musical theater gets a bad rep, but it really is such a beautiful art form, such a respected art form. And the way that it can transform an already iconic piece, I think is just, I don't know. I think it's a great contribution to an already iconic legacy. And I think you'll also see how much we are fans of Mean Girls as it stands. That's why we worked so hard to give the performances we gave.